Grand Rising. So, good morning, family. So, I wanted to start with our faith affirmation. I dwell in the safety of God's presence. No matter what comes my way, I am covered, I am protected, and I am secure. I am your host, KK Smith, your Rise and Thrive guide. So, are you ready for some grand rising? So, good morning, family. So, I wanted to start with our faith affirmation. I dwell in the safety of God's presence. No matter what comes my way, I am covered, I am protected, and I am secure. I am your host, KK Smith, your Rise and Thrive guide. So, are you ready for some soul stirring wisdom this morning to help you get back up again and live a life of purpose and abundance from the inside out? So let's talk about today's topic, living in God's protection, what it really means to make God your dwelling place. Psalm 91, 9 through 10. So we unpacked Psalm 91 yesterday, but I wanted to unpack these two verses. If you say the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling place, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. Now let's break this down. First, if you say the Lord is my refuge, this is about declaring out of your mouth that you believe in your heart that God is truly your safe place. This does not mean that nothing will ever come against you. You know, there are weapons formed against you. There are things that happen in life. There are emergencies. There are things that you cannot control. This is not what this verse is saying. What this verse is ultimately saying is that you have decided in your mind, in your heart space, to make God your dwelling place, to make God your comfort, to make God your center, to make God a joy in your life that you can go to at any time and any moment. Friends, I remember times in my life where everything had fallen completely apart, and specifically one time in 2009, and I talked about that yesterday on another platform. In 2009, everything that could fell completely apart. And all I had left that I remembered that I could go back to is my center, which is God. Friends, everything was falling apart. It was like a domino effect. But this verse encouraged me. If I say of the Lord, He is my refuge, I will know that I can always talk to God about it. Sometimes we can't talk to people. We can't even muster up enough energy to talk to people. Sometimes we can't talk to people because we might feel shamed or embarrassed that the thing happened. But rest assured, we can always talk to God because God is our refuge in times of trouble. So I hope this has made you have a mindset shift towards what does this verse really mean? I know sometimes as Christians, we will go to church and we will think everything is going to be peaches and cream on flowery beds of ease. That is not how life is. If you have been living on this earth anytime, you know you have had hardships and struggles. But it's good news to make the Lord your secret place. Now, no harm will overtake you. No disaster will come to your tent. Remember that your peace dwells on the inside. Now, let me leave you with this as we wrap up this daily lesson. God doesn't promise us a life without storms, but He does promise a shelter through the storm. So today, friends, go out and make it an amazing day as you rise well from the inside out. I'm KK Smith. Thank you for joining me today. Be blessed and keep this at the center of your day. Be well.